What's up and welcome back. Today's test drive is a 1970 Chevelle. This one's got the Holley Sniper EFI under the hood with a 427. It's built aluminum heads, dual electric fans, wheel wood brakes, tons of upgrades on this ride here. It's pretty sweet. It was a personal ride up here. This one's got the 5-speed transmission, dual exhaust out the back. A beautiful paint job, and I haven't started it yet. I literally walked out here, unlocked the door, rolled down the window and popped the hood, started the video. It's got upgraded pulleys under the hood. It's just nice and clean all around. Check out the detailed pictures at maplemotors.com. We offer financing and shipping at that website as well, and we update every Monday with new inventory. Let's go ahead and get her started up. You know what time it is. Let's go for a ride. You can see the upgraded seats. Package tray. Got a couple wrinkles in the back corner there. It's not perfect. Headliner, same way. It hasn't been stretched out all the way. A couple little holes there, probably for the seat belts. It's like LED light. Tons of switches. I have no clue what these switches do. I don't even know if they're hooked up. Her shifter with the NOS button, aftermarket gauges, the Sniper EFI screen, aftermarket radio. Looks like a decent steering wheel. So I know on the Snipers, just like my other car that I had, you turn it on and you wait for the screen to cut on fully. That is fully. So now you can start the car. This one's also got fuel rail there. And then to start this car, you have to put it in neutral or it will not start. Don't have to touch the throttle at all. Turn the key. And she's on. Like I said, this is a cold start on this one. The Sniper works out pretty good. I do like that setup. All right. Coming across the dash. Nice and clean. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? It's a little game we like to play on the channel here. Let's try the blower motor. I do not think that the blower motor is working on this one, so we'll go ahead and turn it on. Wipers, they do work. And place your bets. Do you think the horn works? We're getting ready to try it out here in a moment. Radio's on and jamming. Show you the miles. Can't stand behind them in these old schools. Tack's working on there and on here. Pretty good sounding motor. Tilt column. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and hit the road, see how she runs and drives. Let's do it. All right. So this one has the seatbelt holders, but it doesn't have any seatbelts in it at the moment. It looks like they tried to. And I noticed it's running rich on the air-fuel ratio. There's lots of tunings that you can do to the Sniper EFI. Got some gas smoke in the back where it's running rich too. Seems like it's idling out good. It's just getting a lot of fuel. All right, let's take it down the road. That's a 5-speed transmission. So this is the first time I've driven this car, and the clutch is coming right off the floor there. It feels good. A little stiff too. Brakes. We'll check them when we get going here. Let's see how it runs and drives. 427. It's a built motor. Got some gears in it too. It's going straight down the road. Steering on this one's pretty tight. You hear that Sniper? I love the whistle that it gives back to you. Getting on the brakes. Brakes are stopping pretty good. Trying to get some room to where we can get on it, but traffic's all stopped up here. Gas gauge is about half a tank on this one and floating around. Just gonna go through all the gears here, and they're all pulling good. Turn signals, the flasher is out, it's not flashing. So far it's easy to drive. What I want to do now is get some undercarriage shots. I'm going to light up the undercarriage here. I've got a GoPro 7s that I'm going to lay on the ground, point them up towards the top under the car. Also drive by it, kind of get an outside perspective, and we'll have a little fun here. All right, let's do this, guys. Suspension feels pretty good. No shade left right now. Here we go. Hey guys, don't forget, we got to try the horn. Did you place your bets? Let's do it. It does work. There's a little spot right here. The door pallet's been touched up. This thing's staying super cool. I believe the temperature is probably for two different things. It's either two locations on the motor, or it's going to be tranny and motor. And I would say that one's the motor just because it's it hasn't went over 180 this whole time. 170, 180 has been about the medium. Radio has definitely been jamming. She runs good, and I found out, you'll find out at the end of the video. I went ahead and did the walk around now, but I found out the cutouts switches right here, but they're not working exactly right. They're like somewhat opening. All right, let's hit the road. Let me clear out any fuel smoke if there is any. I noticed it was running rich. You could see it right here. Air fuel ratio right there is going all the way up. So it's definitely getting some fuel smoke in there where it's getting too much fuel. And I noticed, hear the squeak? One of the pads is touching. Oh, I do want to put the safety pins back in the hood. The hood does latch and it'll probably stay down. But since we have safety pins, I'm gonna go ahead and put them back in there. Good flat spot here. I almost forgot about these. Hey, I've had a hood fly off before. I don't want to do that on this one. It's been a long time, a couple years, but I don't want to start that today. I look like Big Goofy with this thing on my head. I forget how stupid I look sometimes. All right. You're straight. Let's go. This one's definitely easy to drive. The clutch is so smooth, you just let out on it, it'll take right off. Just barely getting into the throttle too. This thing's got quite a bit of power. Speedo is working correct. Seems like it gets to 60 in no time. The air ratio started coming back down to ideal as we were getting into the throttle, and that may be why they have it set like that. Because once we got the R's up, man, it starts pulling hard, and I seen the air ratio went to ideal. You may be able to see it in the video. I don't know if the camera was pointed down enough. Yeah, it should have been. You'll see a yellow light cut on right here. Right there on ideal now. It didn't do it when I was getting on it though, it did it when I was letting off. I know our flasher's out on the I love that sound. Even after all that, our engine temperature is still not over 190. Watching that, trying to figure it out. We made it back to the lot, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit subscribe, share, and we're gonna go ahead and do the walk around, pointing out all the flaws on this one. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Have a good one, guys. Okay, got the hood, got the trunk open. We're gonna walk around this car under the shade tree. I knew I'd find one. I noticed it was running rich, as you could see in the video when I passed the camera. It even says it on the gauge, it's running rich. And of course these Holley snipers are fully adjustable. You just gotta read up on them and you can adjust all that out. So if you haven't heard of them, check them out. Holley Sniper EFI, computerized. And that's the control board inside there on the dash. Check out maplemotors.com for financing and shipping. Also look at the detailed pictures that we provide inside, out, and underneath on this car. This car is very nice. It was a personal ride. We're gonna get started here looking for the flaws. And do remember, we have all this gear and merchandise that we're pushing out to everybody. I just made a new design. Go there, check it out, and get you some Maple Motors gear. Let's get started. Headlight bezels have been replaced. Front bumper has been replaced. Nice and new. The grille looks pretty good. A little bit of pitting on your SS emblems there. Coming down the side, new set of US mags. These are brand new wheels. Up and over the fender. Couple chips there. Coming on down. Solid, solid, solid. Up and over the fender here in the rear. Looking down the back. Still solid. Coming down the mid section. Door handle's in good shape. Run over the top of the fender here. Little speck there. There's a spot here. It's a touch-up mark. Probably from the hood hidden there. Light scratch on some of your trim, nothing major. Looking over the front windshield, this side, I'm not seeing any chips. Some dirt up there, but pillar looks solid. Trim looks good. Weather stripping's been replaced. Little wax left over in the corner. Roof's looking good. Coming down the back section here, looks great. Back window, nice and clean. Checking out the rear. Dual exhaust out the back. Nice bumper. Very clean. Weather stripping on this one's in good shape. Jams, same thing. Trunk here, it's had some spatter paint on it. Somebody's added some spatter paint to it. Solid package tray. Looks like they put some insulation there. They probably had a stereo in it at some point, whoever owned it before us. Trunk lid, solid. Stripes there are not perfect, but that's all under the clear coat there. Also got a few imperfections around the stripes still under the clear coat. Little wax. Same thing, run down this side, come back midsection. Back tires are in great shape. Like I said, these wheels, I believe they're brand new. We actually had them put on. A couple chips at the bottom of the door. That's from people getting in and out where they kicked the panel there. The fender's not 100% flush. Could be lined up just a little bit better. Coming back down. Some dirt. Got a little chip in the paint back here in the corner. Chip right here. Door handle's in good shape. A little overspray on the edge there. Actually, that's wax. Somebody waxed it a bunch, I guess. Little chip there. Couple chips right on the inside here. Light scratch right here on the trim on the inside of the hood. Okay, we made it around the car. Very little flaws on this one. It's a beautiful ride. And I noticed there was cutouts under here, but I don't know where the switch is for them. What I mean by cutouts is you can just turn it straight to straight pipe, bypass all the mufflers. I was kind of wondering where the switch was to that. Because you know, I like getting two exhaust sounds out of one car. That's always cool. Let's go ahead and look over the interior one more time, get her started back up, listen to this motor, and we'll head on back and grab us another test drive. This one here's got the Holley Sniper, like I said in the beginning. Carpet in this one has been changed down. It's nice and new, and you can see they may have skipped a step on the seat belts, but it does have upgraded seats, and they're pretty comfortable. Huge wide seats, lots of cushion. Back's in good shape as well. And the horn works good. This one will not start unless it's in neutral. And with the Holley Sniper, you turn the key on, you let the screen come up. Once the screen comes up, do that, you're good to go. Turn the key. And they start right up. Cold, hot, doesn't matter. They seem to start every single time like that. I did notice it's running rich. It even says it on the air-fuel ratio. I've tried to clear it out. I haven't seen the temperatures. There's two temp gauges. I'm wondering if one's for the tranny, but it doesn't specify on either one, just two temp gauges. They run about the same. One's a little bit lower than the other, but I haven't seen this car get over 170 at all, and that's kind of odd. Most of the time they should be running around 180, 190, but this thing is staying super cool. I know it's got dual electric fans up there, and they may have just built it right, but I haven't had any overheating issues at all. Got a great sound to it, but I did notice it's got the fuel smoke out the back from being so rich. Yeah, I looked everywhere for that switch. Oh, you can plug this one in too. Let's see. I figured maybe it'd be one of these switches, but I'm not 100% sure what all these are hooked up to. I just cut them all on and nothing happens. I'm wondering if they're even wired up to anything. I know this one is. That is your wait a second. Sounds like that is the switch. I thought that was electric fans at first. No, that's the switch. Okay. Now that I got my door open, I can actually hear it. Listen. So the cutouts are malfunctioning and they're not going straight there. So they may need a little bit of work. All right, as you can see, look at the temperature, still staying low. It's been that way the whole time. All right. Yeah, electric fans just now cut on. That's cool. They're like, hey Nick, let me show you. They weren't even on for a second there. Looks like they've cut back off. They're not needed yet. Motor has been very built. We didn't build it, but if we have paperwork on what's done to the motor, we will show you everything. And I'm not 100% sure on that. You'll have to call on this one. This was Jeff's ride here up at Maple Motors. And I got to briefly talk to him about it before the video. But if he has any information or paperwork, we will give it to you on this car. And he'll have detailed pictures of that stuff too. Little indentions there. Looks like that's under the clear coat. The hood does lock. It's locked now. Safety pins just for safety. All right. We've walked all the way around this ride. We're gonna head back to the lot and grab another one and do another test drive. Guys, if you don't mind, hit subscribe, share this video. It helps me out quite a bit, and check out the merch if you're interested. I have people call all the time saying, hey, I wanna get one of those t-shirts. Well, go right here to YouTube, go to the store under Maple Motors and get you one. We got new stuff coming out constantly. So I appreciate you watching. And thanks again, guys. See you later.